I'm Danielle from Danielle's Book Buzz, and I'm an independent consultant with Usborne Books and More. Today, I'm so excited to show you the new book, Usborne, I'm Not Very Afraid of Being Alone. So this is a great picture book. It has little cutouts throughout, and it really teaches a good lesson about being alone. And it has a little girl who, her family, she has a big family, so she's always surrounded by people. But one day, like mom's not home, her siblings are not home, it's just her and her dad at home. And she's fine when he's in the room with her, but then he says like, "Oh, I'm going to go upstairs and do something." And she didn't hear him because she was busy playing. And then she realizes that she's all alone and she gets scared. And then she runs, she finds him, and then she's good again. So like she's hugging his leg. And then she gets back into what she's doing, having fun, playing. And then he says, "Okay, I'm going to go outside and do something like in the garden." And she doesn't hear him. And then she goes to call for him and he's not there. And she realizes she's all alone and she gets really scared, runs outside. She's crying and everything. And then her dad explains to her that, he would never actually leave her alone, that just because he's not in the same room with her, she's not alone. And it teaches kids about how your parents would not intentionally leave you by yourself. They're around you, or you're with someone who is there to be there for you. But really, really cute. And this is the third one in a series. So this is an Usborne book. It is $16.99. The first two in the series are two of my absolute favorite books. First is I'm Not Very Afraid of the Dark, which is a beautiful book with a lot of cutouts where the light can shine through. It's about a child who is not that afraid of the dark, but when it gets dark, there's shadows and they look like things. They may look like monsters or whatever. And then he goes camping, and it's just a beautiful, beautiful story about how you need darkness to be able to appreciate the light. And it's a great way to talk to kids about being afraid of the dark. And then the next one, which just came out recently, is I'm Almost Always Kind. And you can check out my video on both of these on my channel. But this one presents kindness in a way that is so different, and I'm so impressed with it. This child is trying to be kind. They think they're always kind, but sometimes it's not always interpreted the way that they think. So, for instance, the child goes over to the new kid in school and goes, "Hey, I love your crazy hair." And the child thinks they're giving the person a compliment, but the person gets all insulted because she's just called their hair crazy. So, and she wants to play like splashing or whatever, and the sister doesn't. So, as much as it's something she would want to do and she thinks it's being kind, it's not always seen that way for the other person. And they talk about walking in someone else's shoes, and there's like a little misunderstanding there. But really cute and a really great way to introduce kindness or speak to your kids about kindness in a way that really makes sense for them. And it's a way that you may not have thought of. So each of these books can be found on my website, which is daniellebookbuzz.com. And thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye.